Hey guys, what's up? We're working in the full moonlight tonight. It is a full moon. I don't know how many of y'all can see it, but wow, oh wow, it's a full moon. I know it's raining in Virginia area, so they're not really seeing it too good, but it is absolutely full tonight. Makes it really easy to move around a little bit. We're kind of just checking this one little last area that we needed to do on a cold case. So, well, I had a little bit of time before I get on the road, because pretty soon I'll be in Iowa for a little bit, and then once I get there, I'll be there for probably 48 hours, and then I'm going to take off from there and head from Iowa to, trying to think, I'll be Virginia, then from Virginia for a day or so, then I'll be in Florida for only one day, and then in Orlando I'll leave there. And then I'm going to be up around above Nashville and a few other places, bouncing around in that area for 4 or 5 days, and then I'm going to try to get back home by Thanksgiving. So I wanted to kind of come on and let y'all know that I'll be bouncing around everywhere, but I will be trying to post in between. I'm going to clean up some of these videos so I can drop them for y'all. I'm just now learning the editing part. It's pretty hard, but I'll get it down. That way I have plenty of content to release on these long road trips. So, because it's like, I think 19 hours one to get up to Iowa, and then I got like a 9 or 10 hours shoot across to Virginia, and then from Virginia I got to shoot over down to Florida, and then Florida back up towards Tennessee, Nashville, Memphis, Mississippi area. So it's gonna be a lot of going. I know that. There's some fog rolling in, y'all see it? And it's getting cool here. I mean, not cold, but cool. It's probably 68, 67. So it is a little cooler than normal, which makes it really easy to come out at night. But I did want to come on and let y'all know, like, kind of about the upcoming travel, so that way y'all would know, like, if I don't post for 10 or 12 hours, then I'm driving. So, because I don't believe in using phones when I'm driving at all, so that won't happen with me, guys. But I will try to stop every now and then and drop a video. I'm gonna try to get at least 6 or 7 ready for y'all. That way I can drop them on the way. And then Ruby, of course, is gonna have fun. She's gonna be traveling too. So I'm gonna take her vest and stuff, because I'm sure it's cold up in those areas. Pretty cold. So once I get to Iowa, we'll be working with Mr. Drew Collins, the father of Elizabeth Collins. And then on the Lyric Cook Morrissey case from those 2 girls, it's about 12-year-old case, but needs to be solved, and justice needs to be for them little angels. So I'm gonna give it my best there, take everything I got here that I've gathered and take it with me. We're gonna put our heads together and see what we can come up with. Hopefully we can get justice somehow, some way, or at least lead it further in the direction of justice. That's the plan. So, and then of course from there, I got to make a quick stop in Virginia, take care of a couple of things for the channel. Take about a day, day and a half, maybe 2 days, and then I'll get to Orlando. I'm going to spend a day or 2 there, and then head towards the Memphis and Mississippi and above Nashville and a few other places that I got to check there. I got to kind of towards Philadelphia. I got some other places on the Sebastian Rogers case I want to look, so I'm going to check a few of those places out. Come on, I don't want you in that mud. And so we're gonna work on that a little bit, guys. And then some of these cold cases that I've been working on here are really making good headway. I've turned in a lot of paperwork, so I'm hoping and praying that it's really gonna help. We've been working really hard behind the scenes on it, so y'all have only seen a little bit of the searching, not much of it. Says I have a lot of videos that I still need to edit, which I'm working on now that I've learned how to edit a little bit. I'm halfway there, but y'all bear with me. I'll get there, I promise. But as far as the journey, I should be able to do this trip in about 17 to 19 days. I'm hoping. It's probably going to end up being after Thanksgiving, but I can celebrate it when I get back, because justice doesn't get a holiday, so why should we, right? It's anytime it's something like that, it's tough. And then on the way back, if little Lily is not home yet or found safe yet, then I will try to make a stop there on the way back home and see what I can find out. I have a few places in the Houston area I need to do a couple of things that have come up, so I'm going to be bouncing around. San Antonio, of course, for the Suzanne Simpson case. I got some equipment I got to pick up in another state that I'm going to try to utilize for that case if it's not complete by the time I get back. So y'all know how I've been on that case since the start. So I'm gonna push and push. There was a little bit of new information on the Susan case that came out yesterday. A few little things about that they released, and I guess the affidavit or whatever, but there's a lot of stuff that's still not released, so we have to be careful how much we say on that case. We just need to find her and bring her home and get closure for the family, and that way it's 100% completed. And it's never gonna take away the hurt in their hearts, but in those little babies' hearts, but at least we can get some kind of closure for them. I put a lot of hours in that case, so I've searched a lot of area up there. And I got a little bit more than I need to. I got 3 little bodies of water I want to search up there, and I know they've kind of brought it out now, but why I guess it's okay to bring it out, but I think we should have left it a little private a little bit longer and give a few more of these companies a chance to get in there with some of their equipment and see what they can find. But now it's probably going to be a little overcrowded, but that's okay. The more people that are looking, of course, the better it is. I always say that, no matter what. Doesn't matter who finds the truth and finds the answers. It's just a matter of getting it done. So I don't really take credit for anything anyway. So even if I do figure something out, I don't really ever let y'all know that we basically solved it. So it's to me, it's not about that. It's just about getting justice and finding the answers that make the truth, that make it complete. But it's just still sad in all these little missing cases. We've had so many good positive cases lately, and then now it kind of seems like the tide's turning the other direction again. But we just need to keep praying and see if we can't get a lot of these kids home. And then of course that new case in New Mexico, oh my gosh, and that's a witness that supposedly hitchhiked. Trigger warning, guys. And I'm sorry, I forgot to say that. And these are my thoughts, my opinions, and my theories, my speculations, whatever you want to call it. I don't reflect it on anybody else. It's just me. But yes, trigger warning for 100% sure. Because that is 20 sets of, what I'm talking about, found over there. And I know one of them they did find out was a 2019 missing woman's case. So now I think a few of the other ones are going to be the same. But that woman, I believe, did live pretty close to 4th Street. So I think that's how they were able to confirm that one so fast. God knows what else is going to come out of that case. But I know they're saying they don't think it's a serial thing. But I just don't see how you can find that many and it not be. Kind of like the Lady Bird Lake, they don't really want to call that an investigation yet. But now that 911 call has dropped and I think it's been actually released from that guy that ended up going in and not coming out. So I don't really know what all is on it yet. But we'll find out. No, ma'am. Come on, this way. You didn't get by those stickers. No. You can pull them out of your feet. But we will work on all that stuff. I just kind of wanted to come on and let y'all know about how we're going to be traveling, and that we might be out of pocket. We'll still be posting. I probably won't do any lives up there at all unless I do it from like a hotel or something like that. But I'm not going to do it from in the field because it's too hard to do a live and then worry about the dog and then worry about the camera and then worry about, oh my gosh, if we find something, did I show it on live and then I lose my channel? It's not worth it, guys. Plus, I really want to keep everything private as possible up there. So that way I can get in, get out, get the information I need that I don't have yet. Then I can kind of get back, put everything together and try to see if one of the areas doesn't pan out, then I can, pick some other areas. And I'll never give up, that, guys. I'm going to keep going as long as I can go. So that's how we're going to do that. It's getting really dark out here. All right, let's head to the truck. But we've been out here about 45 minutes. So we were just checking one little thing. And now now you're going to find something? You've been lazy for 30 minutes. Now you want to go? So I don't know. Now who knows with this little one. Sometimes she's in a mood and sometimes she just, maybe it's the wind direction changing that picked it up. Like today, she battled that wind, guys. It was tough on her because she was wearing herself out trying to fight the wind. She would pick up a scent, then she would lose it, then she would pick it up, then she would lose it. It was just really tough until we kind of died down mid-morning, and then it was a lot easier. But come on, man, let's go. But I just kind of wanted to come on and let y'all know that, guys. I'm sorry to be rambling, but y'all know me. I like to ramble, so I just like to spit out whatever's in my head and on my mind. And y'all know my heart's big. Y'all know Ruby's heart's bigger. And we care about every one of these cases, and we need to investigate everyone the fullest. I've sent all the new information I've gathered from a few different cases today, mainly through someone here on that's sub to the channel sent me a few cases. So I got some guys working on those now. I'm gonna dig up some of them I know are cold cases, but as y'all know, I love cold cases. So I think that they deserve just as much attention as the new cases. So I feel like, you know, a lot of them need to be opened up. They need to be brought back to the spotlight. They need somebody working on them. And my little team, which is not much, and it's a few people behind the scenes, but if we can put our eyes and ears together and work on these things as they come in, if we can get any kind of information or help in any way possible, even if it's a little tip or small tip, you know, anything that can help put a new set of eyes on it, it's definitely worth it, guys. But hold on. What is it, man? What is it? You're on the move. What's the deal? Huh? What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? What? Hey. What is it? That's nothing. Come here. That's just grass, honey. Oh, I see what you're... That's a deer. Come over here. That's a deer, honey. You can't chase no deer. No, ma'am. But anyway, guys, sorry about that. I got distracted. But it is going to be a little bit different to do this stuff. And it's going to be harder on the road because it's going to be a learning thing for me, because I usually don't have the camera when I'm on the road like that. So I hope y'all can be patient with me and understand that I might not get y'all everything y'all want on footage, but I will do the best I can to get it to y'all. That way y'all can kind of see how we bounce around. I probably won't drop anything in the county I'm in until I'm gone. So that's why I'm trying to get some other videos together from past searches, like part 4, part 5. Some of those are long, like hour and a half, 2 hours. That one's 3 hours and 30 minutes. So it'll give y'all a lot of good content to look over and watch while I'm in the middle of moving around. So let's just try to find some answers, try to find some truth in this, and everybody stay away from the judgment thing for right now, and let's get the answers we need, and then y'all can blame whoever y'all want once you have the facts. That's how I feel about it. You know, there's a lot of shady things going on, and I feel like in the Sebastian case, we just need to put our eyes on that and not our ears, and let our eyes do the work and not judge or think about anybody else at the moment and what they said or what they did, and just kind of try to get answers, try to get the truth, and then let the law enforcement handle it after that. I mean, that's their job. So if it's got to be something that's got to go higher than LE, then we just push it higher than LE. That's all you got to do. It's just a lot of people don't really push that way. I mean, I do. That's how I work. If I get something that I feel deserves cold cases or whatever that deserve extra attention, I'll send it to a field office. I mean, that's just me. But I like that because I know then at least it's going to get checked out. And I understand some of these LE officers are so over swamped. It's hard for them to grab everything as soon as you send it in and take a look at it, because sometimes they're understaffed. I mean, they really are. It's sad, but they really are understaffed. So you have to look at it from their perspective. You know, they're more worried about the newest case and of course the child that's been missing for 24 hours versus somebody that's, you know, been missing 8 or 9 months. So I get it in that way, but that's why we need us. We need people like us to get out here and try to keep looking for answers in those older cases and try to find answers, and let all the big teams and the search teams that are on these newer cases, let them work on those while we're working on some of these other ones, and then bounce back if there's no answers found. So y'all get it. Y'all get what I'm saying. I did want to come on and say that, though, so that way y'all would understand what's going on. I know I didn't film this at the house or anything because I'm kind of still out, and I don't know what time exactly I'm going to get in and get rested. So I figured I could go ahead and do it now while we were looking. Bring y'all with us, let y'all get a little night search, and see if we can find some kind of answers on this thing at night and go from there. Ruby, say bye. But anyway, she's waking up now again, but it's time to go. I'm tired, so long day. We're beat. We've been all over the world today, probably 400 or 500 miles, it feels like. Probably not that many, but close. So y'all guys, be safe. Say your prayers. Keep all these little missing cases and cold cases in your prayers, and let's see if we can't at least get one a week with some kind of new information to turn something in a positive direction. And everybody love everybody for right now. Let's figure these cases out, and let's not start a bunch of drama or anything like that until we get the actual facts. So all right, guys, y'all be good. Ruby, say bye. Me and Ruby are gonna get out of here. we might make one last round and then go, but that's kind of what our plan is. There's one little area. You're not chasing that deer. It's not going to happen. But you cannot outrun a deer, promise. But anyway, guys, we love y'all, and we'll talk later. I might come on a little later and talk a little bit more about that New Mexico case, because I haven't, all the information's at home on emails. I haven't been home yet to check them, but when I get there, I'll definitely check them. And if there's something I think that needs to be brought up tonight, I'll jump back on real quick and make y'all a little short one to bring it up. But as far as what I've gathered today, being out in the field with little bits of emails, is basically it's 20 people plus minus. They know it's for sure. So one's been identified, possibly two from what I understand. And then I think some of these are maybe have to do with like how they smuggle the illegals over. I don't know if that's what it is yet, but I'm thinking that might be involved in some of these. But I believe the hitchhiker thing, I don't know about that story. I don't see how somebody, I know if that was you or me and we picked up somebody and they said stop and dumped out 2 duffel bags full of human fragments, trigger warning, that I don't think we let them back in our car. So I don't really know about that story. I gotta, like I said, I gotta get the answers, but it is kind of scary, really. That's a lot of people. And if you look at like Austin, Texas right now with the Ladyburg Lake guy, that's, whew, it makes you wonder. That's 12, 13 people there. So it is still existing. It's just how they're hiding under these radars, I just do not know. But we'll find out, guys. We'll figure it out. We'll get to the bottom of it. But y'all have a good night. We love y'all. Thank y'all so much for all y'all support and prayers. It means so much to us, guys. And we'll talk later. We'll see you on the next one, guys. All right? Bye.